Hello, it is a dark episode for February the 25th, 2022. Cubbies and I are on a mobile dark episode for tonight because in addition to getting the deck done, we're also getting our drain tiles ripped up because, well, we're getting fresh concrete put down for kind of the under patio and all that. So we might as well, before we put fresh concrete down, rip up all the drainage tiles and put in actual fresh stuff. That would be a good idea. Come on, guys. So yes, that's what's up in the homestead. I think I'm actually feeling generally in a little bit better of a mood this day. I've been definitely staying away from. It's funny, when I get really depressed, I stay away from BookTube because it's interesting having, it's my only social media, and I think this is where people get in with feeling really depressed, is they watch other people with their lives, and their lives are, it's not like they're stunning or anything like that, but they definitely put me down for a second. This is the joy of having a mobile outing. Okay. Wow, that's going to be really interesting. Yes, MR stuff, isn't it? A rattle of a poo bag. Sorry. I think there is something to be said for getting off social media every once in a while, even when it's like positive. Well, maybe especially when it's positive social media, because if you're feeling depressed, watching other people who are, people don't get on social media when they're feeling fucking depressed and they're like, Jesus Christ, I have no energy and I just don't want to talk to anyone. Majority of people do not then immediately take to the internet to broadcast that to everyone. And as a result, if you're feeling that way, and you still get online, and you watch everyone being happy, it just makes you feel shittier. It makes you feel worse. Where, if you're watching more highly produced media, it's like, well, it's not people's real life. It's not like a window into their lives. So it somehow doesn't have the same kind of emotional. You don't start measuring yourself off of, an episode of TV, or even like slightly more produced YouTube stuff where it's just someone doing a very more kind of produced scripted video. You don't get that, oh God, I'm just so depressed and these people are happy sort of thing. I don't know, happy, but just, they don't seem mind-numbingly tired and depressed and just don't want to get up out of bed. They don't seem that way. Now that isn't to say that they aren't feeling that way. I know I've done videos where sort of you turn on the camera and you just sort of do what you're doing, and it's actually helpful because it helps you forget about all the kind of the crap and just feeling kind of sad about life. You can kind of momentarily forget about that because you're talking about a book or something. So, it's something to keep in mind, but it's still sometimes it's hard. And I know I'm very late to the party on this. I'm sure people who have suffered along with a Facebook page and, keeping up with all their friends on that or Twitter know that already. But yeah, I guess that's my version of it. Very late to the party after 4 years being on YouTube in a very kind of consistent manner. It's like I know all these people who are, basically, as media-wise goes, are smucks like me. Like, they're, even people who've got like double or triple or quadruple or pazoople the number of subscribers or people actually watching their videos than I are still, micro infinitesimal presences. So that, there's not really a lot that really separates them from everybody else. We're just people who happen to turn on the camera and start chatting to the camera about whatever is our interest. And there's varying levels of how much prep work people do for that. I mean, some people do put enough level of professionalism or just have enough kind of innate talent and gift for the gab that they kind of rise further above that than just sort of regular people who, like myself, who struggle along. So yeah, sometimes YouTube, BookTube doesn't help, and that's a good thing to know. And sometimes it's good to know you can just kind of step away from that. I won't step away from this. This isn't me, me standing outside looking into other people's lives. This is just me in my own life trying to figure things out and chatting and talking to myself and hopefully giving myself a bit of comfort and just a bit of release. Something in there. Yeah, all right. I will leave it there on this mobile dark episode. More videos later.